Welcome to the Joe Fragilé channel. I'm Joe Fragilé, white guy on a mission to bring you the alternative truth and fight woke. And on today's episode, shock horror, surprise to nobody, President Biden pardons his son, Hunter Biden. This is exactly what I expected him to do after months of saying, no, I'm not going to pardon Hunter for the crimes that he's been convicted of in court. Oh, okay. I've only got a month left. I'll pardon him. If you're familiar with the Biden crime family, they will do whatever it takes to cover their asses, and they've been doing it for a long time. But you know what? I kind of don't blame the guy. He had his presidency stolen from him by Pelosi and Harris and Schumer and all the rest. And then Harris went on and lost the election to the guy he beat in 2020, allegedly. So what's he going to do? Me? I'd pardon everyone I know just in case, including myself. I'd be stealing the silverware. Pretty much anything I can think of. I mean, why not? What have we got to lose? There's days left in the White House as the most powerful man in the world. He can't run again in 2028 because he's just too damn old. He's been given immunity by the Supreme Court. That applies to him as president just as it applies to Trump when he takes over. So he's free to go wild. I mean, why just stop at pardoning? I understand that pardoning Hunter means we'll never see justice, and the infamous laptop will never see the light of day, and the Biden crime family will sail off into the sunset, never to see consequences for their terrible crimes. I mean, I don't know exactly what Joe did, but I'm sure it was awful. It's the worst. I mean, people keep telling me he's corrupt. I haven't seen much evidence yet, but he is. He's, oh my God, the most corrupt president in history. MAGA folks are mad about this, but really, who cares? The whole point of going after Hunter in the first place was to find something, anything, to take down Joe. And now, Joe's handing the keys to Trump. So who gives a shit what he's hiding? The dude's old. Let him go sit by the pool and drink beers. He's been in politics for 100 years. Let him have a rest before he kicks the bucket, because it won't be long. I do find it interesting that before the election, Joe said, oh, I would never pardon Hunter. That would be putting a thumb on the scales of justice. He tried to make himself seem better than Trump, who would absolutely pardon his son if he was ever convicted of a crime. And, it's only a matter of time. I mean, you've got that power. Why not use it? And something else that's interesting. Biden says the justice system was weaponized against Hunter. They went after him because he's Joe's son. And for years, liberals say justice wasn't weaponized against Trump, but they can't say that now. Uh, This is happening. It's not a conspiracy. Of course, Hunter deserved it, so it wasn't really weaponization. But by admitting it's happening, Biden has validated what Trump's been claiming for years. But again, he doesn't care. He's old and he needs a nap. He's worried his son will die in prison, so he's done what he can to save him. I would do the same thing. Besides, this was his last chance. Trump's Department of Justice will investigate Hunter for the next 4 years at least and try to charge him with jaywalking or failing to brush his teeth last Tuesday, regardless of whether he did anything wrong or not. It's justified revenge for Biden stealing the 2020 elections and all his other crimes. But you know that the Justice Department is not going to leave Hunter alone. So, with this pardon, they have no choice but to do so. But one thing is definitely now true. If people on the left hate Trump for pardoning people, they no longer have a leg to stand on. Biden was supposed to be the bigger man, the upstanding paragon of virtue. Instead, he's just the same as Trump. They're on the same level. Whether you love or hate Trump, Biden is now the equivalent. I mean, when Michelle Obama said, oh, when they go low, we go high, you know that's bullshit. Biden did what any father would do. But we know the de facto leader of the leftist movement believes that the justice system has been weaponized. Biden is no better than they say Trump is. In fact, Biden is worse because he lied and said he wouldn't do it. Trump doesn't hide the things he does. You can't be mad at Trump for walking away from alleged crimes and not be mad at Biden for doing the same thing for his son. This is vindication for Trump. Our reading today is taken from the book of Merrick Garland, chapter 17, verse 5. And the prosecutors did come to Merrick, and did say unto him, Mr. Attorney General, we have multiple charges to bring upon the orange beast. Shalt we proceed to indict him afore such time as he might once again rise to power? And Merrick did speak unto them, Of course, my children, there is no rush. Please wait for 3 years for no reason. I'm sure everything will be wrapped up well before the next election. Thanks be to slow walking justice. Amen. I'm Joe Fragilé, white guy on a mission to fight woke wherever I find it. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and have a great day. You know, Bob, I'm really worried that people's faith in the justice system is close to collapse. How does the rule of law survive all this crap? I guess we're going to find out in the next 4 years, aren't we?